does it mean to look at ourselves with kindness? It doesn't mean we ignore our flaws. It doesn't mean we pretend we are perfect or that we avoid accountability for the things we have done or the parts of ourselves that still need healing. No. To see ourselves through a loving lens means something far more powerful and far more difficult. Like, it means we choose to believe in our capacity to grow, even when we haven't yet arrived. Like, it means we can acknowledge the parts of us that still need work without making those parts the entire story. You are not your past. You are not your worst moment. You are not your regrets or your confusion, or the decisions you made when you didn't know better. You are a being in motion, a living, evolving soul, not a finished sculpture. Like, the path to healing isn't just about fixing what's broken. It's about realizing you were never broken to begin with. You were cracked, maybe scrapped, wounded, hurt, but even in those moments, you were worthy. You still are. Self-compassion isn't a weakness. It's not a luxury. It's a requirement for anyone who truly wants to change. Because you cannot hit yourself into healing. You cannot bully yourself into becoming. The growth you seek doesn't come from punishment. It comes from belief that you can rebuild, realign, and rise. There is a difference between saying, I'm a failure, and saying, I failed, but I'm learning. That difference changed everything. Imagine what your life could feel like if you met your own mistakes with curiosity instead of shame. If you said, why did I do that? Instead of, what's wrong with me? Like, imagine the peace you could feel if you trusted that your emotions weren't like enemies but signals. If you stopped bracing against yourself and start listening to yourself instead. That's the power of looking at yourself with love. To believe that you are not just surviving, you are becoming, and that you are capable of so much more than just making it through another hard week. You are here to take the leap, to dare to believe that joy and can belong to you, that your dreams are not too big, that your soul was never too much, that the life you want is not a fantasy but a calling, and you are equipped to answer it. But to get there, you have to trust your own hands to build that future. You have to believe in your own ability to walk yourself through the storms. Some days you won't feel like enough. Some days you will fall back into doubt. But the practice of compassion isn't something you get perfect at. It's something you choose again and again. Okay? You say to yourself, I don't have it all figured out, but I'm not giving up on me. I may have made mistakes, but I'm still here, still trying. And I have every right to be patient with myself. When you see yourself kindly, something inside of you softens. And that softness isn't weakness, it's power, because that softness lets you stop fighting yourself and start moving forward. Healing is slow, growth is non-linear, but one day you will look back and realize that you have become the very person your younger self needed. Not because you were perfect, but because you never gave up. You are strong enough to hold space for both who you were and who you are becoming. And that is enough. So start today. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm not finished, but I'm worthy. And I'm not perfect, but I am powerful. I'm not broken. I am becoming. And becoming is something beautiful. And this was the message of today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and you can also leave a comment if you want. And that's it. See you in the next video. Bye!